Hi. How are you, chat? Are you having a good Thursday so far? I hope you are. And if you're not, hang out here. Maybe we can change that for you. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. This is the arcade. And yeah, we're gonna be jumping. I needed something that was a little bit chill, so we're jumping back into Valheim. We're going to start what I am classifying as a forever world, i.e. no matter what happens, this world will not be deleted unless something catastrophic happens to the drive to which it is saved on. That is the only way, i.e. the drive explodes in a burst of fiery flames, just and completely destroys the PC. That is the only way that this world will ever get removed. But this is also a world that I want to, build something in each biome. So, build a mountain base, build in the plains, build in the meadows, build in the mistlands. I want bases all over, but this is going to be one that we continually go back to. And I want to sort of just expand across the entire, seed of whatever the world is. And I don't know, maybe we'll see how this goes, but I haven't started anything yet. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna wait, get everybody in, get things rolling first, and then we'll take it from there kind of thing. Speaking of which, let's start that. And then we'll go over there that way. How are y'all doing? So we finally had a bit of a break in the heat last night, dropped down to 12 degrees. Worst part is at least it's still fucking hot though. We got this break last night, which was really nice. And I finally got a decent night's sleep, but it's still 33 degrees Celsius. And they're like, oh yeah, that's the break in the heat. I'm like, it's 33. That is not a break in the heat. Now, the beautiful thing is it's not humid. It's 30% humidity. We're talking Arizona heat right now. So it's hot as a motherfucker, but if you're in the shade, and there is a bit of a breeze, by the way, it doesn't feel hot. It actually feels quite pleasant outside. So, anyway, I'm already ready to roll. Now, I realized, so I do have chaos tricks on, so if you want to mess around with the chaos tricks and mess with that while we try to get this forever world started, that's okay. You can. I'm not going to be mad. It's there for a reason, because sometimes we need a challenge, right? Okay, so we're going to do new. Okay, actually, hold on. Before we do that, cancel. Okay, we're going to get rid of... Oh, man. We're going to get rid of that one. Maybe... Ooh, actually, no. I have to wait and see. All right, we're just going to start new, though. We're starting new. This shall be known as the Forever Realm. Better continents. I think, continents maybe? Pangea's a little too much. Squirrels, no. Vanilla-ish. I don't know what the config is, but let's go, you know what? Fuck it, let's go continents. We're doing continents, chat. That's it. We're doing continents. I hope you're ready for this. Because frankly, I don't know if I am. I'm not sure. I have no idea. We are about to find. This is going to be the Forever Realm. So therefore, it's not just going to be slapping things down. I'm going to take extra care with building, and so the first little bit is basically gonna be me with a little bit of crafting material on me, just moving around the map, trying to find the first location where I'm gonna start building in the meadows. And then we'll branch out from there. I don't know how this is gonna work out. It's gonna take a little bit because as you can see up above, it's you see that? Yeah, see that right there? It's generating. This could take some time. So we're gonna wait while it generates, okay? Hi, how are you? Thanks for, I appreciate it. And I hope you're having a good Thursday. YouTube, you guys are beautiful. Just a note to anybody who might be watching over on YouTube. If you look down below, all the links are down below. The Valhalla Gothic mod pack, the playlist on Spotify. By the way, the playlist on Spotify is a curated fantasy playlist that is from a variety of different games that I've been working on putting together. And these are all, I've been very meticulous about making sure that there isn't a problem with DMCA, like copyright or like royalty or anything like that. So trying to create playlists that I can use while I'm creating content, but also then that other people can use as well without running into the issue that we have, especially with fantasy or medieval style games. It is really hard to find good music outside of the regular game music. It has not been easy, trust me. All right, so it is currently, yeah, it's working on, wow, that is, ooh. Damn, that is something. It's definitely finishing generating minimap textures, multi-threaded. It's working on multi-threading. It's having some problem with placement for some stuff though, because right now I'm watching the back end Weapon X console. So you guys are wondering where I'm getting my information from. That's where it is. You know what? I think I'm gonna sit down because, damn it, I have legitimately been having a bit of a problem recently. Freaking like cranky ass bitches, especially my niece. It's the problem. Dad's getting old. I'm over 50. Shit's breaking down. Even though I take good care of myself, shit's breaking down. There we go. Whew. All right. What's everybody up to? You guys are real quiet, you know. Y'all are heckin' quiet. So the next little bit, the streams are going to be kind of intermittent about start time. And I just want to inform everyone. The reason for that is because I'm packing. I'm moving in a couple of weeks. So because I'm packing, that, just so you guys are all aware, has to take precedence. I need to be able to have everything condensed. Any junk that I've got has to be tossed. So, you know, it is 100% a thing. Packing has to take precedence over the stream right now. So I'm going to try my best to stream as close as I can to schedule, but for the foreseeable future, until after I've moved and I've got everything back up and running in the new place, it is what it is. I have to focus on getting stuff taken down and cleaned up and garbage and junk out, and, you know, just pack what is going with me and what I'm keeping. And the rest of it is just like, you guys, by the way, just so you guys know, you guys almost ended up with American Truck today, but then I was like, I couldn't be asked to move the wheel because after doing some of the like going through and sorting through stuff that I've got and getting rid of, like, emptying stuff out, getting rid of boxes of just junk. Because I have boxes that quite literally, that's all it is. It's just junk. It has no intrinsic value. I have no sentimental attachment to it. It's just junk. Because when I moved into the place that I'm currently in, I did not have a lot of time. Because, again, my ex basically came and told me, I don't want you here anymore. I don't love you anymore. Get the fuck out. And I had less than a week to get all my belongings together. And I ended up with a whole bunch of crap in there that I never really actually took the time to go through and sort. I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. Wow, this is when... I mean, I gave it a task. I was looking for continents. We're letting it generate continents. So, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Absolutely 100% freaking interesting. Yeah. Well, we're 50% through the as you can see. It's almost got it fully well, getting there. We're halfway there, chat. That's good because it gives us a chance to just sort of catch up and talk for a little bit. Let people get in and, you know, figure out what they're doing. And I got to take those ones off because it's pinching the side of my head. It's a shame. I like those glasses, but they pinch right here on the sides, and it's like it digs in just behind the ear, and then it gets really tender, and when it gets sore enough, it starts causing headaches. So I gotta take those, gotta put those down and give them a break. What is everyone currently playing? What games are you currently playing? And that goes out to anybody, no matter what platform you're watching on, whether you're, you know, on YouTube or on Twitch. Like, what games are you into? How much time have you got into that game? What is it about the game that keeps bringing you back? At some point, we're gonna have to jump back into. No, I don't care about that. Oh. Why I am not dropping everything. Oh, hell no. I've happened to notice that there are a lot of people on the Battlefield 6 trip. Put clothes away, just finished first of 2 loads for the week. Ah, nice. Nice. Very nice. That's actually the next thing I've got to go through. I need to get a black garbage bag in here. And I need to go through and figure out stuff to donate. I do have some clothes that I feel like they're fine. It's just stuff I haven't worn in over a year. I should probably just, you know, bag it up and donate. Like, give it to the Goodwill or, you know, Salvation Army or something. Donate it away. You know what I mean? We're about 60% of the way through generating the map. This is gonna take a hot second. Evil, how you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Excuse me. There we go. I was like, excuse me, I think my microphone might be messed up, but I thought my levels were messed up, but they're not, actually. My levels are pretty good. Am I? Okay. Hold on a second. Putting clothes away. Just finished the first of 2 loads for the week. Am I the unusual one where I only have to do my laundry once every 2 weeks? And it's like one single basket of clothes? And I'm not disgusting or dirty or anything by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, like one laundry basket, it takes me 2 weeks to fill that. And by the way, I don't have stuff like I don't have things that like have stains on them really bad or anything. Just, I understand the necessity of stain removal. Your basket fills in a week. How are you going through more? Sir, you are a single man. How are you going through clothes that fast? You have specific clothes just for work. And when you're done work, those clothes go in the basket, correct? Whereas my everyday clothes are my work clothes. Yeah, work uniforms you got to take care of, don't you? It's okay, I understand it. I remember the days of having work uniforms. I remember that. Hell, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there, chat. See, getting there. Getting there, chat. Oh, my basket fills in a week. Yeah, I guess I take for granted that my work clothes are my everyday clothes. And by the way, for the record, for anybody who goes through laundry faster, I'm not shit talking. Just I wear the same thing multiple days. Once I wear it, it goes in the wash. Oh, I don't do. No, hell no, I don't do that either. That's nasty. Hey, it's nasty. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, luckily forgot that you know what? It doesn't matter. This really isn't going to give me that much of a. Okay, well, we know where Allfather is. At least we know where the first boss is. I don't really have what I would classify as much in the way of an advantage here. Okay, so let's head out to the coastline. Let's go scout the coast. My basket is the hamper I used to get the clothes to the washing machine. Okay, you know what? I get it. I understand. All right, so the plan here is this is the forever world. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Gonna grab a whole bunch of extra goodies because we're gonna need this. Okay. All right. This is looking pretty good so far. Oh, hold on. I do need to make sure I know something. As you can see, I didn't really bring a whole lot of stuff with me. We're in spring. We've got 4 hours and 12 minutes of real time for the spring. Okay, we got a little spot here. What do we got here? What do we got in this? Raspberries. Nothing. Definitely gonna have to get some stuff down. All right. Well, let's. Oh, let's avoid that sumbitch. I don't like him. That's no bueno. Screw that clown ass. Actually, you know what? I'm like, yo, let's get some stuff out here. Okay, we got a little Black Forest action here. Okay, we're gonna have to definitely, I think, build a couple of roads. That stone. Right, we got any? Oh, hey. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, grabbing that. Okay, yep. Play good. Nice. All right, so all I'm really trying to do right at the moment. Good. I just want to explore where we started. Get some crafting material into us here. Okay. Only because I know we're going to need it. All the stone. There we go. I need to be able to cook meat up too here. I don't want silica. Alright, so we're into the... Okay, so this is... We're in a location where we've got a considerable amount of... We got Black Forest. Got plain, or not plains, meadow. Grab some of that there wood. I think we're gonna need that. Oh. My crow bill out. Get the crow bill out, chat. Couldn't have started. You came at me, bro. Talk shit, get hit, bro. I think, honestly, where we spawned in was pretty good. Yeah, I think where we spawned in is pretty good. So let's head back that way. We'll get ourselves set up with some basic stuff. How are we doing? All right. Yeah, I've got enough stuff. Oh, hey, buddy. Nope, you're dead. Thank you. Want that smoke? I thought that was carrot for a second. Like, oh yeah, carrots already? Nope. All right. Carrot seeds. Oh yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this kind of, I like this idea of a forever world for like games like this, right? One that you just, you really truly put some time and effort into fleshing it out and building it out. And I see it done quite frequently with games like Minecraft, but not very often do you see something like this happen with Valheim. And the funny thing is, I don't really understand why not, because this is kind of the type of game that you could really spend a lot of that kind of time just got. Yeah, we're gonna head down this way, I think. Timber. Much we got? Oh, we're doing all right. Want to stick close-ish to the coastline. The problem I have noticed though is coastlines have some weird shit. Got a little something going on. Oh. Bro, what is that? Whoa. That's got a glowing tree on it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna kind of chill out here, I think. I don't know what that is, but I'm hellbent determined to find out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's go 5 first. Clear a little bit of ground here. Come at me, bro. This mother trucker. This guy right here. Look at him. Look at him. He's just running around. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He hasn't a clue. Come at me. I dare you. That's what I thought. Clown ass. All right. Let's do. You know what? Let's. Oh, I don't have a workbench. Sure. Actually, you know what? That place. So let's move you. Now let's hope it doesn't burn down. Right. So the object here is to just build a place just big enough to keep my ass protected. You know what? No, that should be good. That should be fine. Do I have enough? Oh, damn. I'm running out of wood already. Out of wood, huh? All right. Well, let's fix that. That first. I don't know how it might be a little dark for you guys on, but hopefully not. Wait, why is, you know what? Something I was about to say. Something's not right. There it is. Okay, that's better. Sheesh. I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right, chat. What? Get out of my space, bro. Mother trucker. Yo, Jay, how are you doing, my man? Good to see you. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only. My man, Big J. Jay, how are you? I hope you're staying safe, my man. You're good? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, because should be like freaking weird, man. That's what I thought. Whoop. There we go. Gotta clear some of the area out. Okay, so the object here, again, is just to get sort of a basic structure up. And hopefully survive the night. And just as I say that, where did you go? Yo, you threw a rock at me, right? Where to God? So welcome to the forever world. All right, let's see. Can I? Oh, whoa. Easy here, buddy. Okay. Oh, we have just enough. Oh, thank God. All right. Just enough to sleep overnight, get a better look at how things are in the morning. All right. Day 1 complete. That's day 1 complete. Literally, it's a work. This is such a shabby shack right now. That's all this is. It's a shabby shack, chat. I don't have enough wood. Okay, we can. That's the easy part. No wood. We can fix that. You know what, let's grab this. Nope. Need the stone. All right, stones. That tree is glowing over there, guys. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm interested. I think we found our start point here for the meadows. Added meadow seed. You know what? I'm not worried about the seeds right now. How the hell did... Right. Better recognize. Okay, so we've got a little place to at least spawn in at. So that's the bonus. We're gonna clear some of the shrubs and shrub brush and everything out of the way here. I'm really okay. So here's the thing. That's not a Leviathan. So what the hell is it? Like, it's not a Leviathan at all, right? So it's like, oh, I'm already filled up on building material. Okay. Let's get to, let's build a couple of things here really quick. I'm going to need, throw down a little bit more of that. Okay. All right. Just a little, listen, this is just a little ass shabby shack, chat. That's all this is, okay? Just little ass shabby shack. Nothing special. But this is going to be the lead into something considerably bigger. You know what? No. Screw that. This is only supposed to be just like little temporary thing. Okay, yep. That. Okay, there we go. I'm not getting right into the building because I'm gonna have to gather a lot of crafting material to really get into the building, but I didn't really think that one out, did I? Nope. I did not. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry none. It don't matter none, don't you worry. Dad wasn't thinking. That's the real problem. Dad wasn't thinking. Thank you. There we go. Is that gonna be that? Okay, that is gonna be just enough. Yeah. Almost enough. Almost enough, chat. I mean, I got more than enough stone on me, so doing this is no. Hey, what have you been up to? How's work been? All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yes, we're good. Okay. Woo! Nice. And now for the fun part. Works fine. Ooh, Space Engineers. How is that one? I've never played it, so I've got no. And what's it? I guess the real question is, what does it play like? Is it similar to anything I've already possibly played before? I don't have the wood. Okay, we can fix it. Space Minecraft. All right, that's stuff. So definitely similar to stuff I've played in the past. Space Minecraft. All right, that actually sounds pretty dope. Oh, there we go. I don't want to take the trees out yet. We're not there yet. Well, you don't feel rested. No kidding. Of course I don't feel rested. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves kind of... Ooh, I don't want it that close. That's the best way to... I mean, that sounds like a pretty great way to describe it, honestly. I've never played, so again, not something I'm familiar with, but I've seen a lot of people play it. Oh, wow, I already blew through all the wood. Oh, okay. Before we just do it. Tiny ass place, don't worry about it. I'm definitely using that freaking screen. Let's get rid of a whole bunch of extra stuff that I don't currently need in my bags. All right, and here, nominoms. Go. Nominoms. It's like Minecraft and Elite Dangerous had a baby. Okay. All right. I like it. Yep. Again, we're not doing anything super freaking huge right now. We're gonna be start building here. Gotta kind of clear some area out first. And by the way, I'm doing this like in real time. I'm not gonna be using any kind of cheats or anything. This isn't just gonna be like a cozy building stream. I want people to come in and like mess with me too while I'm doing it. I don't want it to just be super simple, and so that's why I do still have Chaos Tricks up and running. Going through and smashing all the things, taking what I can. I feel like this is probably the best way because I've got to clear all of this out anyway. Man, these trees are quite pretty at this time of the year. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. Your host, Scott, and it's Thursday. We're gonna be working on the Forever World for Valheim that I'm currently, doing up here, as you guys can see. Oh, that was a 3-star. And apparently it was a 3-star flaming. Well, that's great. As you can see, we've got this tiny ass little house. Oos. Oh, oh, wait. What did I get? I got another one. Let's go. Okay. Right. This is just to serve as sort of a temporary location, because you know. Wait, what? No. All right, well, looks like we're jumping on the roof. It's a good thing I've got this built the way I do. I have this built like this for a reason, okay? Go on. Oh. Smaller is better. Right. Okay, that kind of worked. That's what I actually wanted. Thank you. There we go. All right. Boy. What? So we have to kind of stack like this, unfortunately, just because it is the only way to prevent the fire from going out during terrible weather. We'll do that. We're gonna throw that there. Okay. And hopefully that's enough. Hopefully. We don't know for sure, but that might be just enough. Our comfort's up to 4, so that's something. Just gonna throw all of that into there. Okay, so. Oh, come on, man. Really? So let's start grabbing. Sure, why not? All of that. Mushroom. Hi. All right. Well, we got a little mushroom house. At least that's something. Mushroom house is best house, chat. We're gonna have to put a bunch of torches down. Not much I can already assure you. Just gonna have to build a whole whap load of torches. We're gonna need that light. All right, so I guess there's no real plan other than this is to be like the forever world. This is the one that, you know, there's going to be meticulous care put into the buildings and everything else. What it really comes down to at the end of the day is where certain things are, the location, why they are where they type of building. I would like everything to have, you know, an actual like legitimate function, not to have, you know, one building has every single crafting freaking station. Is that just super unimaginative to have everything in one single building, unless you're building some kind of port. But anyway, Father sips tea. I crave violence. Don't you start with.
Sleepy developer activates wolves for 325 bits.
Of course he did. Oh. Ow! He's like, Father, I crave violence. Why do you crave violence? Why do you crave? Why doth thou craveth the violence? Like, Father, I crave violence. Oh. Gotta have some flaming arrows on me. How's that violence working out for you? Curious? Get out of here. Damn it. You son of a bitch. She's like, Father! New map. We're working on a basically forever world is what this will be. That's the general idea here. This will be the forever world. Hi, Sleepy. Sleepy literally comes in and just, he's like, so brand new map. We generated a map using better continents. Let's throw that in there. Actually, let's try to organize this a little bit better, shall we? There we go. Okay. So brand new map. This is the forever world. A second TI 99 4A should be here anytime now. Ooh, nice. Okay, so honestly, I think what we need to start with. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. We're gonna start, I think, right here on the waterfront. Oh, that is not quite what I wanted, but all right, that works. Well, let's get started with some kind of a spot to sort of build some boats and such, some ships and such. as it were. Got it for about 90 shipped. The keyboard for the first one should be here tomorrow. Oh, very nice. So the second one is more just the idea for that is what, parts? Sort of like just if you need parts for the one that you already have that's functional. Right, oh, that out of the way. Oop, yeah, that didn't hurt. I still don't know that. I mean, like, look, it's got a glowing tree on it. I don't think that in all the other things that can't be. It's listed as untested. Ah, there we go. So yeah. That's always the hard one, right? When you're purchasing something that's listed as untested. We might be okay. It's looking pretty flat, honestly. So honestly, the idea I think is to build effectively just like a little dock house in an area for like ships and such. Because the one thing about Valheim is being able to use ships is kind of a huge part of it, right? I just kind of wish we had better contouring. Mind you, these are still the same kind of tools I wish we had in, I wish we had stuff like this for, PAX Day. Just train, like, being able to just manipulate the terrain a little bit in PAX Day would be nice. Okay, I think that kind of does it a little bit. Gonna cross this. Let's wow, that is not what I want. Kind of worked out, honest. Hey, there we go. Was it PAX Day or Enshrouded where the terrain basically resets after a few days? Enshrouded. Enshrouded, you have terrain manipulation. Once you build in certain locations, though, then the terrain they fixed that problem where you could end up, you know, with a building with the terrain in it. So think it's looking pretty good here. Okay, is it? Nope. It's too far away, huh? All right, how much? I don't have any wood on me right now, so let's go grab ourselves wood, shall we? All right, first tree. Nope, that's not the tree. Fuck. Okay, let's not have that drop on my head. That'd be great. Thanks. Get out of here. Got time for you. I'm in the middle of something. I can't play. Dad says I can't play. Health and safety guy looking at. Shh. Listen, don't you freaking rat me out to health and safety, okay? I hear none of that crap. OSHA is not allowed to be on this job site, all right? I'm serious. No health and safety here. What the hell do you think this is? Union job? Hell no. Ain't no union job. You can thump that clipboard until you're blue in the face. It ain't gonna do shit. Don't mean diddly squat all to me. All right, that's exactly what I want. Now I can do this. Yes. Yes. All right. Now, that one.
Sleepy developer activates repair inventory for
Oh, thank
75
you.
bits.
Thanks for repairing all my stuff. Why did you just repair all my stuff? I don't trust you. I have trauma. The PTSD is going off in my head right now. Like, the hell are they planning? This man's over here about to take my life. Well, something's incoming. That much is for certain. Hey, Russ. That much is certain. Something is definitely coming. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Could be very, very good. Very good. To quote El Producto, hunting no fun if your prey doesn't move. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. What the f- I mean, that's kind of like playing the BF6 beta. Nope. I'm not going to be touching Battlefield 6 until after it's released. I want them to take care of all of the problems. I'm not playing anybody. I'm not doing any beta for EA. Hell no. Hell no. Now we'll see once the you know, once it's out of beta and it's actually full release, we'll see. But yeah, as it stands right now, definitely not. Just because, you know, I'll let everybody else test it and let them, you know, give their, you know, 2 cents on it kind of thing. But I'm just, eh. See, here's the funny thing. That's the beautiful thing. I have 0 fucks to give about viewers. Viewers are here. People are here and they're watching. Awesome. I don't chase games specifically for viewership. It's just not how I'm. I will not chase after. I won't do the basically what we've coined as the Twitch game of the day, or game of the, you know, game of the week kind of thing. Like, it's not a thing that I do. I never have. I'm definitely not gonna start now. I play games that I truly enjoy, and I don't chase after viewers. I want people to come here organically because they enjoy the content, because they enjoy, you know, they just enjoy the conversation and they enjoy the entertainment. But I don't trend chase like a lot of others on Twitch and YouTube too. I don't see the draw to it personally, but that's just me, right? Yes. Okay, that should work just fine. All right, here we go. And that's not to say that people who do that can't be successful. I don't like the idea of chasing, you know? If I have to like follow somebody else's trends in order to, you know, build a community, then as far as I'm concerned, if you're trend chasing, you're doing it. Full stop. Doing it. Not only that, the other thing I've found personally about trend chasing is, oh, well, I'm gonna leave that beach sapling alone. The trend chase tend to die out rapidly too, because they get stuck in a game, and it might turn out that they're really good at it or what have you, but then they're stuck. And then if that game goes under, they're SOL, because they haven't built a community on anything other than chasing a trend. Because it doesn't have any substance. Not fun. I mean, I don't mind a shooter. I love shooters. It's just not my bag. Oh, it's see, when any of the times in the past where I've played stuff like Call of Duty or, you know, Battlefield, it's purely campaign. I want the story. I want the cinematic experience, you know, not the... Yeah, but here's the thing. That mentality, so here we go. Russ, that mentality. Yes. My income is directly proportionate to viewership. On YouTube, no, because I'm not monetized on YouTube. But that's the same idea as working a job that sucks the soul out of you and you fucking hate just because you want a paycheck. I see, here's the thing. Stuff like Call of Duty and Battlefield, I don't care about multiplayer. They could remove it and I would not miss it. Personally, I play those games and I've only ever played the ones that have campaign mode. I play the campaign and I'm done with it. But yeah, but that's the thing is, would you rather create content that you're comfortable with instead of chasing a trend because you're just trying to get a payday? Or would you rather have stuff that you're like, no, I'm actually happy with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it? Just because, you know, other people are willing to chase doesn't mean everyone is willing to chase. And I'm one of those, I don't chase. You can grow organically and not trend chase. There are plenty of creators out there that have done that. Well, that just means you've been playing the wrong goddamn games, Russ. I don't know what to tell you. It just means you've been playing the wrong kind of games. Have you never played a good, solid, story-driven game that has a cinematic experience? Or do you not care about that stuff at all? Get out of here, Fox. Ain't got time for you, bro. I chased. When I first started this 8 years ago, I chased. I played all the top tier games, all the games that, you know, even the games that I didn't normally play, I chased. And you know what it got me? 2 fists of fuck all. I got nothing. So I changed it. I went to playing games that I enjoy, I personally have a lot of fun with, and I stopped chasing trends. And I let the others chase trends. And I just keep doing what I do. And people who want to be here for the actual content and just to watch, awesome, right? I welcome all people in, and oh hey, like, thank you for being here. But I'm also, I won't pander. That's the thing. I will not pander. I won't eat ass, I won't suck dick, and I won't pander. Obviously, you have not played Valheim before. This game does actually have a purpose and a story, but you can't speed run Valheim. You don't just start in Valheim and jump through to the end of the game. There are bosses that you have to take it progressively, but you have to progress through areas, which means you have to build, you have to craft, you have to improve your gear. But it is, again, they're like, Valheim is the 10th realm in Norse mythology. No, you can co-op this. I've played this with my daughters. I've played this with my partner. You know, she and I have actually got quite a bit of time into this game. But there is no multiplayer in the aspect of like an MMORPG. You're gonna have up to 16 players co-op. You can turn on PvP if you so choose, if you want to go to war with each other. I don't know many people that do that, right? Yeah, and chat, exactly. There's a lot of chat caused havoc in this. A lot. Let me be perfectly clear. Chat has caused a lot of havoc. Because I also use a plugin on Twitch called Chaos Trick, which allows chat to mess with it. I'm 52 years old, and I am over the entire idea of chasing to build or to grow. If I have to chase to grow, then It's a terrible mindset.
TVALE80 activates thunderstorm for
Really,
125 bits.
Really? Come on, man. You can't even let me get this up enough to get a roof on it. God damn it. Sir. Also, the building in this, it's not like Minecraft. You actually have to engineer the structure because there are anchor points. And the anchor points do actually... All right, I can't sleep. So, much like building in the real world, you have to have a solid foundation and a base in order to build a structure. Was that or a troll? Well, you know what? Okay. Thankfully, it wasn't a troll. God. T-Ville, you hate us, don't you? You hate us. My partner? What do you mean a normal job? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. A normal job? How fucking ignorant do you have to be? A normal job. You might want to retract that question. A conventional job. You don't know why I'm mad. Because I am tired of hearing from assholes saying, oh, why don't you have a normal job? Why don't you go and work a normal... I've worked a normal fucking job. I'm doing my own thing. Does my partner have a normal job? She's a graphics designer for a pharmaceutical company. She works in marketing. She's very well educated, as am I. So yes, she has a normal job. But is it conventional? No, it's not. Neither is this. So, go sit in your corner for 10 minutes. Think about your life. Yes, streamer, you have literally just found out the one thing that will always piss off a streamer, no matter the platform. The one thing that will always piss off a streamer. Never, ever come into someone's channel and ask them stupid ass shit like that. First of all, that just means you lack an understanding of how the world works in the digital age. It's just asinine. Early in the morning, what will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. It's not like that. What it comes down to is usually when stuff like that comes up in conversation, it comes from a place of ignorance. It comes from a place of ignorance. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Comes from a place of ignorance. Usually just shows the lack of real world knowledge. In the morning. On the SCS streamer play along series, probably won't happen. That unfortunately, that's not something that's probably likely to happen. I had a working relationship prior to COVID with SCS, and I don't know what happened. And they dropped me. They just stopped including me in stuff, and I stopped getting asked if I wanted early access to DLCs and everything, and as is a game developer's right? And I'll be honest, I'm not really brand friendly. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with everyone. I am not what anyone would classify as any kind of marketer would classify as brand friendly. And you know what? I'm okay with that. That doesn't even hurt my feelings at all. I'm all right with not being brand friendly. It is what it is. Hey, John. I'm okay with it. Doesn't really hurt my feelings at all that I'm not brand friendly. You know what? Get that out. Ah, that was really. Oh, god damn. There we go. All right, and that it. Thank you. That's. The one thing that always gets streamers, no matter the platform, really kind of irate is when they're asked why, you know, like, about the normal job, normal 9 to 5. If you think that's what the world is all about, you know, I weep for you. Been huffing that, been huffing them fumes. Oh, you want some of the smoke? Get out of here. I got time for you, sir. Get out. Gonna have to. Don't like having to do this. Yes. All right, we're good. Beautiful. Let's go. Nice. Oh god, don't fall in the water, you freaking donut. Now, I will be perfectly blunt. That is not something that I normally do. I've just in the past little bit had my fair share, including an ex, by the way, who decided to, you know, oh well, you know. If the only thing that you're worried about is making $1, then you're doing shit wrong in the world. That's all I can honestly say. There's something wrong if the only thing that you're concerned about is, can I make money? Because here's the thing, there's all sorts of stuff you can make money from. You can go flip burgers. You can go clean freaking stalls in a barn. Hatch chickens. So many things you can make $1 at. But sometimes it's not just about making a buck. There are people out there who are quite content going out into the world, working a job, working 9 to 5, getting their hands dirty, you know, beating themselves up for somebody else's dream. And then there are those that want to chase their own. There's nothing wrong with chasing after your own. Well, so here's the thing. I worked in masonry. Yeah, a mason, as in, i.e., a bricklayer. When she and I got together, I was working as a bricklayer. Because I was done with the 9 to 5. I couldn't, or by 9 to 5, the office job. I was fucking done with it. I couldn't do the politics. Didn't blend with my morals and my ethics. It just, you know, all I constantly heard was, you know, in a variety of different, like, board meetings and shit, you know, whiny ass freaking 1%ers complaining about, oh, I'm not getting my bonus because numbers are low. It's like, come on, you're earning 200K. Fuck off. How much more do you really need? So I quit the corporate stuff and I went on to, work, manual labor. So when she and I got together, I was working a job where I was a bricklayer. I was working as a mason. It's getting paid decently. And then I had problems with my right arm again. My shoulder threw itself out, and I was out of commission for 8 months. During that 8 months, the place I was in the process of moving in with her, the place that I was living in burned down. I lost everything. Got fucked by the insurance. And then after she and I had moved in, we got everything settled and everything. We moved in together and we got everything settled. My father passed away. But my father didn't have anything. So it was up to me and my sisters to fork over the money for everything. For all the legal fees. We spent a week just trying to get the city of Windsor to release his body to us so we could put him to rest. Right? Yeah, somebody took their dream of gunsmithing and managed to make a living, said he, right? He never worked again. But the thing is, though, is like, and that's the thing. So all of this stuff went down, and a conversation my father and I had was, my father was like, stop making someone else's money for them and start making money for yourself. Do something that you want to do, that you're talented at, that you're really good at, but do it for yourself. Don't do what the rest of the world wants you to do, because it's not their fucking life. And he was right. He was 100% absolutely correct, because it's not their life. Never was. So that's what I did. I started doing my own thing because that felt right. But then, and here's the thing, my ex was very supportive until COVID. It's COVID that changed everything. Because I got to stay home with the kids and help them with their daily stuff for schoolwork and everything else. And because she worked in an industry that did not get shut down over COVID, she got very resentful. She had to go to work, and she was working a permanent night shift, which she preferred anyway. But she was working that shift for a plastics company that does plastics for cleaning materials and cleaning chemicals and medical. So they were classified, the company that she worked for was all classified as, she's required, she's needed. Right? And she got very resentful towards me because I got to be home with the kids and help them with school stuff and all of that. She got very, very bitter about it. That's a shame, right? But it is what it is. I still don't regret my decision to follow what my dad and I had talked about and start doing my own thing. Hi, chat. How are you all doing? Don't mind us. Dad's just reminiscing about the past. All right, so far so good. Oh, the stuff I'd like to do and the stuff that makes me money have no overlap in a Venn diagram at the moment. See, and that's the problem, right? Whereas, and this is the thing, doing this is something that, if you look at the Venn diagram, I enjoy doing this. I'm actually pretty good at it. We have pretty decent real world life kinds of conversations, and I can make money at it. right. Door. What? Hey. Ah, damn it. That's what I thought. Okay. The doors swing. In general, do you see streamers 55 plus be treated with less respect in the streaming space? Honestly, yeah, I actually do. So the funny thing is when I got started, there was a guy who played CSGO, competitively, by the way. CSGO competitively, who when I started almost 10 years ago, was already in his 70s, and he was good. But yeah, anybody who is, basically anybody who's in my age group and above, anybody who's quite literally, if you're 50 years, like 50 years of age or plus, and you're streaming or you're doing any kind of content creation, generally you're looked down on. And I mean, that's fine, right? Like, different strokes for different folks. Whatever, right? Oh, whoop. That door looks so freaking, oh, small. Damn it. We're gonna have to do something about that door, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about those doors. Those doors are just a little small. That's fine. Not a big deal. All right. Get ourselves into our little bed. Hammer. But I mean, that's really at the end of the day what it boils down to is like, do what you're passionate about. You don't have to follow some rigid line that society tells you have to follow. Like, that's, you can be your own damn person, do your own thing, and you don't have to follow what your father or your grandfather or your parents tell you what to do. You can be your own goddamn person, do your own damn thing, right? You don't have to follow and toe society's line, right? I mean, with regards to doing what it is that you do to make a dollar. Listen, if what you're doing to make a dollar is illegal, well, then you need to question yourself. You definitely, again, as long as what you're doing is moral and ethically good, you're not breaking any laws, by all means. Like, you're not selling dope to freaking kids or anything. You're not like, you know, you're not peddling porn somewhere, right? Like, by all means, right? Like, do you. You don't have to follow some template because, you know, that's what my dad did and that's what my granddaddy did. Fuck that. Like, I played that game. I followed that. I did went to college, went to university, got the education, and followed the standard freaking template for how you were to be a productive member of society. And I can tell you, it's bullshit, right? Bullshit. 100%. There are people out there that are happy doing that, and then there are people who they've got to find their own path. Well, I found my own path. And I do things my own way. I don't follow anybody else's template. I don't chase. Chasing sucks. Honestly, chasing is exhausting. Call me a free say. Anyway, all right, let's get back down here. I think I got stuff done. That's the thing, like Russ, I did all the what you would expect people to do, and you know, I did all of that. And I was fucking miserable. It's not the one thing I discovered. I only need enough money to just pay my bills. That's it. I only need money to pay my bills. Other than that, fuck it. The rest of it, I don't need Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I don't need a 5,000 foot house. I don't need freaking trips all over the world and shit like that. That's not going to make me a happy human being. Being able to pay my bills. That's it. That's all I need at the end of the goddamn day. Everything else is just noise. The rest of it is just noise. It's to keep you on the treadmill, in the hamster wheel, right? Doing what society expects you to. And I mean, again, like there are people out there who are quite happy doing that. And that's fine. That's for them. But there are a lot of people, like myself included, where, yeah, I was good at what I did, but I didn't enjoy doing it because things suck. You shouldn't work an 8-hour day and then have to spend an additional like 4 hours of your day, 2 hours commuting one way and then commuting back, 2 hours commuting back just to earn a paycheck. At the end of the day, you've spent 12 hours, you're exhausted, and you don't even get to live life, right? Hey, Stoner, how you doing? Because content creation is not an unconventional job. That would be like telling a photographer that they're unconventional, or telling a filmmaker or someone in broadcast and radio that what they do is unconventional. It's not. It's in no way by any means unconventional. A 100 years ago, it was unconventional. In the digital age, it's nowhere near unconventional. And I think that's where the rub is. That's where the misunderstanding comes in. People just automatically think that it's like, well, because you don't work the 9 to 5, but there are a lot of people I know that this is their 9 to 5. It's like working in game development for a lot of people. Game development 40 years ago, actually 35 years ago, was classified as would have been classified as unconventional. Today, working as a dev is a very traditional job. Right? Like it's content creation really kind of falls into that same category. Is it's no longer unconventional. When YouTube first came out, it would have been very much unconventional because at that point, only marketers would have been doing any kind of like content unless you were working in the film or television, industry. Things that we classify as here's the thing. The funny thing is though, is technically anybody who takes their clothes off to earn $1 anybody who works in the sex workers trade, while that's not something that I personally am, like, behind, the crazy part is that is one of the oldest careers on the planet. Full stop. Like, the oldest. Well, listen, you do what, see, that's the thing. You do what you're doing, Stoner, as long as you're happy. I'll stick to my jeans and my, you know, my boxer shorts. I'm good. I got movement. I don't wear skin tight nothing. Just I need to be able to breathe. Oh, you want some of the smoke? Let's go. Okay. All right, so we're trying to get our first location. This crow bill's putting in some work, though. Damn, this thing is putting. All right. The fun part. I need to be able to. Oh, I just realized I leveled. We're gonna throw a little bit into intellect. Oh, I have 10 points available. Still have. I mean, okay. Bigger. Okay, that worked. And here's the thing, I fall into that category of someone who spent a lot of time doing some soul searching. You know, I did the corporate thing, but I also spent time trying to learn a trade. I did a welding apprenticeship. I grew up around civil engineers and builders and contractors and welders, plumbers and electricians, right? School in and of itself is not a scam. I do not agree with that. School in of itself is not a scam. Do not agree with that statement. The way the education is set up, it is not set up to take everybody being individual and having different requirements. It does not take that into account. But I don't believe that education in of itself is a scam. I don't think that school in of itself is actually. I do firmly believe that education does have a place. I think that the education system that we currently have was great in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, but it does not work in the digital age. I don't feel that the way school works now, it like I said, it was built to create drones who are willing to work in a factory. But outside of that, it really doesn't, I don't think that the education system in of itself really works all that great outside of it. Right? Like if you're gonna, again, if you work in a factory and you're happy doing that, awesome. Right? Like you do you do what you enjoy, right? And I ain't gonna sit here and blow smoke up your ass and tell you you're wrong for liking what you like. You do you. But I do think fundamentally that the education system does need to change. My head already hurts. Don't make it worse. My head already hurts, man. Why are you trying to make my head worse? My head hurts on a regular. I live in the world. I know what the dumb shit that goes on out there is. God damn. Right, well, we're slowly but surely getting there. There. Throw another piece. Fix our stuff. Do. There we go. Mushrooms. Those are like. Okay. There we go. That. Good. Got it.
TBA Elliot 0
Oh God!
activates Rotten Drag was for 375 bits.
You think it's a bit of a boomer take? How so? Whoop. School before social media and AI was legit? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that in any way, shape, or form. I went to school before social media was a thing and before AI. I can tell you, school was bullshit then. And by bullshit, I mean just dealing with some of the... Here's the thing. Bullying, that existed. Social media just changed the landscape and how things were done, but all of that stuff existed. Oh, well, there's our first death. The problem is schools actually need to clamp down on that and not allow shit like that to be used. Honestly. Now it's just robots going to school who can't even hold a conversation. In our state, until recently, they pushed college degrees, doctor, lawyer, etc., and now saw it was a mistake and now pushes both vocational and trade schools. You know what? And the thing is, I have no problem with vocational or trade school at all. Because the funny thing is, this is the crazy part. It's the crazy part. Might be a hot take. But you know what? You know what robots aren't going to replace? You know what AI isn't going to replace? The mechanic, the plumber, the electrician. Robotics can replace some of this stuff, like welding, right? Carpentry, concrete formers. You're going to require people with actual real world skills. Brick mason, like bricklayer. You show me a robot in AI that's going to be able to lay bricks to build homes. No. That's a falsehood, by the way, Luke. I know people that have gone to school and gone to school to be electricians, and they're still not working in the electrical trades at all. And they went to a good school to learn how to be an electrician because the fucking unions are bullshit. The unions are still bullshit. The unions are bullshit. Because here's the problem with a lot of these trade unions. If you do not know someone directly that can get you in, you're never fucking getting in, which means you don't get to do your apprenticeship. Now, that might be solely a thing here in Canada. I don't know. I don't know who the hell that is, other than it says potential fraud. Am I anti-union? No. I'm not anti-union. I feel unions do actually serve a purpose. What I'm against is trade unions that hold you fucking hostage and tell you, well, because you didn't go where we told you to, or you don't know somebody who can get you in, like electricians unions and plumbers unions and carpenters unions. I'm against that level of bullshit. Because effectively what you're doing is you're creating a certain system of almost nepotism. Which, that I have a problem. I don't have a problem with unions. No, what I was, again, you came in, you didn't hear the whole conversation. My roommate went to school to be an electrician. Now, he had previously gone to school for civil engineering. He went through a rough patch where the industry to which he has been employed for pretty much his entire freaking adult life went through some turmoil, and he had struggles finding work in that field. So instead, he went to school to become an electrician. 2 years of work in school, couldn't even get in to get his apprenticeship. Couldn't get in for an apprenticeship because he didn't know anybody in the electricians guild. In the electricians, like freaking in the So because he didn't know somebody who could get him in, he couldn't even get an apprenticeship. But another mutual friend of ours who was in the same course as him had the same problem. And the worst part is for him, our friend Bo, is he actually had someone who was in the Electricians Guild and they still wouldn't take him. So no, I'm not anti-union. I actually think unions have a valid place in the economy, in the structure of how certain aspects of industry work. What I'm against is the bullshit way that they wield power and make these arbitrary rules that only serve them and you know, those of their ilk. That's fine. You can be bored all you want, Kimmy. I'm not holding a gun to your head to force you to be here. I'm not forcing a gun to your head. I'm not forcing you to be here. See how that works? It's beautiful. Nobody has to be here unless they choose to be here. I'm not holding you guys hostage. That'd be weird anyway, by the way. Seriously. It'd be weird if I was holding you hostage. Really? Okay, you know what? Let's get some torches. Think about that time. Up. Daddy. By the way, Russ, to your point, it's okay to talk about things for more than like 3 minutes. Just for the record. It is okay. It's actually quite. When you came in, you're like, you're still talking about this, like, because that's actually normal. That's how normal conversation progresses. Cool. Okay. Okay. A couple of torches. Kill these, so no, okay, fueled, good. All right, that'll take care of a bunch of douche nozzles coming on in. All right, know what we're gonna do? Before I ruin... Perfect. Let's... Great. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna swap that out for that, so I don't ruin my cutting bronze axe. Hey, there we go. Almost got... So the idea here is I'm building structure, see, along the waterfront. Well, that worked out differently than I was expecting. Because I need to be able to build a ship. But in order to do that, of course, because my bronze axe needs to be repaired, and I don't have the ability to repair it yet. Yet. We will, but not at the current moment. You know what I might... Let's get... I'm gonna get the roof on first, and then I'll figure the rest. Okay, here. So I'm gonna have to have a fire in here. Put dinner in the oven. What are you making for dinner? True, you would keep saying... Wait, what? Chicken pot pies. Ooh. Nice. Chicken pot pie, huh? Sounds pretty goddamn delicious if I do say so myself. That's... Okay, so... Ordered... That... Oops. Okay. Go play. By two. That is little. No. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. What do you mean? What? Wait, what? Come on. Really? I'm too far away from the crates, that's why. I've got to move all this stuff in here. The funny thing is, though, is technically we don't. So freelancers have to take gigs, which means they have a client. The client technically becomes the boss. Right? If I was doing video editing, I would have to be taking gigs as a video editor to then... Again, the idea of conventional doesn't exist anymore in the modern age. That's kind of the point that I was trying to make to you, Russ. The description of conventional really doesn't work anymore. The way that it did once before. I mean, that's fine. No, it's okay. It's changed. We adapt and we get smarter and more advanced. Sometimes, anyway, not all the time. Sometimes, society regresses a little bit. Let's That's a 4x2. That is way too flippy. No freaking way is that gonna work. Actually, you know what? No, I do need... Oh, okay. Ooh, that, yep. Eventually, I'm going to have to move stuff into that. You know what? Hold on. Thank you. I can tell you've never worked as a freelancer then. I can tell you've never done freelance work then. That is in fact not true, because as a freelancer, you have to have clients. Your clients are your boss. Therefore, you have to work on a schedule. Even freelancers fall into that. They have a schedule that they have to follow. And the reason for that is, well, frankly, as a freelancer, you can make all the stuff you want. And if you don't have clients as like freelance animator or freelance graphic designer or whatever, if you're doing, or a freelance writer, you still have to have someone to pay you to do the job. You have a clients list. Those clients are effectively still your boss. Yes, you're in charge of everything on the back end. You have to pay your own taxes. You have to worry about your own insurance and everything else. And you don't have somebody directly over you getting the work that to then give to you. Like if you're working for a marketing or ad agency or something, right? Or an animation studio. But you still have a client. And that client is the one that pays you. And that client is the one that you still have to answer to. You're still doing something for them. But it's a little more free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, freelance, but again, you're still working for somebody. It is still technically conventional. In the essence of, I don't know what you expect, but you're right. Otherwise, you're just an animator. Yeah, you're freelance, i.e. you're not going to a 9-to-5 office job where you've got somebody who runs the company and you're working in that company. You are self-employed, yes. Hence the free. Yes, I agree with that. But you are still beholden to somebody else, much like I'm beholden to anybody who's watching. But again, it's not nearly like I don't know. I think it's just a matter where we're kind of arguing semantics. I think that's what it boils down to. We're arguing semantics. I do not. What do I have on? Actually, I have enough. We're just at this point, we're just quibbling over semantics. Let's okay. This. All right, that's done. Now let's. Okay, here we go. Now for the fun part. Okay, we're going to pick. Okay. Wait, what? I did not like that. Take call. I love that. You're carrying too much. Yes, I'm aware. I'm fat rolling. Oh boy, are we ever fat rolling. Dad's fat rolling, chat. What? Really? Oh, how about... I'll pick that up in a minute. I'm fat rolling here. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. We'll get an organizational thing going here momentarily. I just need to get this stuff moved. Okay, go. Yep. Okay, rid of that. Going to take all of that. Still not fat rolling. Okay, good. Good. Okay. No to the fat roll. I might actually have to start a secondary pile of stuff. Oh, okay, I did. Good. Put that in there. Okay. Okay, that's all done. Let's get bed set up. We're gonna need that spawn point sooner rather than later, and it's got to be close to a fire, so here it is. Selenius. This. Okay. Oh god. All right, well, the smoke is going up, but that doesn't mean much. So how about clay pieces? Yes. I think we might be onto something here, folks. Possible. I don't know yet. We're about to find out if this is actually gonna work. I don't know for sure. By two? This. Okay. I mean, it looks aesthetic as hell, but I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Of course it's not. Damn it. Son of a biscuit. The fire just got choked out. It smoked itself out. Damn it. All right. Fudge! 7 days a week. So why don't I stream 7 days a week? Because I have a relationship. I have children. I have other activities I would like to do instead of working 7 days a week. There are other things outside of just streaming, right? Like, again, I understand what you're saying, but working 7 days a week? Like, you tell me how many people you know want to work 7 days a goddamn week. I don't know many. I can tell you, I don't know many people that want to work 7 days a damn week. I don't know many people that work 7 days a week. And again, like if there is somebody who likes doing that, I mean, more power to them. I'm not going to tell them that they're wrong. I mean, you do you, right? But I have 2 daughters that I like to go and visit and spend time with. I have a partner that we like to go. We've got a community garden that, like, we've got a plot of the community garden that she and I tend to, and so we're growing our own vegetables and stuff like that. Like, that takes time outside of streaming. If I'm constantly streaming, it doesn't really lead to much in the way of relationship building for, like, myself and my partner, and, you know, me being a father to my daughters. And yeah, I could never listen. I'll be honest. While I enjoy the trucking sims, I don't enjoy them that much that I could do it 7 days a week. I cannot. I am not one of those gamers that can play one single game every single day, and that's the only game they play. I can't do that. It's just not in me. I like variety. Like, I play games based off of how I feel when I wake up. Like, the games I stream, I play the games that I like, the ones that I bring to Twitch when I'm streaming is purely based off of how I feel when I wake up in the morning. Some days I feel like trucking, some days I don't. I wouldn't be able to do trucking 7 days a week all the time. I would lose my mind. There's so many other games out there. I would actually lose my freaking mind doing that. And again, like, everybody's got their things. Some people like playing one single game and that's the only game they're on and they focus on it, and that's fine. I'm not one of those people. I just can't do it. I ain't built like that. It'd be like eating be like eating toast and peanut butter and jam every single day of your life. And meanwhile, everybody else out here eating burgers and shit. And that might be great for some people, and some people love that, the stability in that, but I crave adventure, man. Trucking is not an adventure to me. It's you know, it's great to just sort of chill and pass some time here and there, but you can't play that all the time. And I went through that where I did play Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that was my main game. And I can tell you unequivocally, playing a trucking simulator all the time actually hurt. Not just me physically, but it actually hurt the growth of the channel. Especially on Twitch. It actually hurt the channel growth on Twitch. So I stopped. In fact, when I stopped, I hard stopped, i.e., I even went as far as uninstalling the trucking simulators from my PC. My kids, they're working. They're teenagers. Both of them have jobs. They're working this weekend. I.e., for me, I'm moving in a couple of weeks, so I'm packing. Same thing that I've been doing for the last week, and that is every day I am going through and clearing out all the extra slop and sluff and junk that I've collected that has no intrinsic value, and getting rid of it. And yeah, packing stuff to get ready for moving next month. All right, so we've got this. Oh, that means I should be able. Crafting. Kind of down with the medieval stuff here. Oh, I don't have coal and I don't have copper. Okay, I don't have bronze. I don't have enough flint, leather scrap, or deer hide. Okay, we got to go hunting. Definitely gonna need the cauldron. So we need tin and the forge. And in order to make the forge, I need copper. What can I don't have the certain ores. I don't have the certain ores. Oi! Okay, canning rack first, I guess. Actually, let's make the cooking. Gotta be able to feed my face. Oh no, my daughters are 19 and 17 respectively. My oldest daughter is actually currently looking for a reasonable car to buy in or around the $12,000 range. And unfortunately, the used vehicle market here is ridiculous right now. Very hard to find a decent vehicle for under 12K. Well, and that's the thing, like, I did exclusively the trucking simulator. And then I found that I was, like, it was mental to me that if I didn't do one of a trucking sim, then nobody would show up. So at that point, I made a pivot into simulator. So I did a more broad perspective in sim, with Flight Sim, DCS World, Space Sim being like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, and a variety of different racing simulators, and farming sim and bus simulators and such. Initially took a bit of a nosedive there, but I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine. That was to be expected. I knew that was going to happen, because channels that focus on one singular game, if something happens and that game goes under, then you've got nothing. You're literally building a palace on sand, right? So now it's, after all of these years, I'm like, I'm just a variety streamer. I will play what interests me, and I'll stream what interests me, because I find that is, at the end of the day, the best way to do it. As for the new place, no, I'm moving in with my partner. She and I, she owns a beautiful freaking condo, and we've been working on fixing her space up for me to be included in that space. And we've been together for 2 years. It's time to, as for car sharing, that's not something that actually exists where my eldest daughter lives. Car shares don't exist up there. We might. We've talked about it. There's no finality in any of that. Like, both she and I are older. She's got a daughter who's 18. Fiance, no. Fiance, no. No. There's been no ring given or anything. We've been happily together as a couple for 2 years now. She's got a daughter of her own that is 18, right? So it's just a thing. We've talked about marriage, but we haven't decided on anything. We're at the stage in life where we enjoy being with each other, and we enjoy each other's company, and we've been together long enough, and it was she suggested it. I was like, okay, sure, yeah, let's go, let's do this. I mean, I've been married previously. Not like I have an aversion to marriage at all. We jokingly talked about, she jokingly talked about eloping, which, no, who knows? Maybe that might be a thing in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I don't, listen, I am not a planner anymore. I used to plan every single step of every day that I was going to, you know, I was going to do this, going to do that. Now, I just fucking roll with things as they go. I'm not planning shit. It's one of those, if things happen, things happen. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to sit here and, again, I'm not going to, you know, miraculously blow smoke up anybody's backside and say, you know, you've got to do it this way or that way or whatever. Each their own. You know, again, I am a very non-traditional kind of person. Y'all haven't figured that out by now. I am very non-traditional as a above 50, as a Gen Xer. Prenup? I've never signed a prenup. Prenups are for those who think that they're owed something. I don't feel like I'm owed anything. Not a damn thing. I'm not going to take her for anything that she has, and she's not planning on taking me for anything that I have, and... Prenup for what? I've been married before. My previous marriage, I signed everything off. I literally, it was one of those, I wanted a family, my ex didn't want a family, and I was already situated because I had taken a job in Toronto, and the idea was she was going to follow, and then we got talking and things changed. So it was like, okay. She got to keep the house. She got to keep all the stuff that was in the house. I got to keep my basic investment stuff, and there was no prenup. Prenup, if marriage comes to mind and the first thing that jumps into somebody's head is prenup, maybe you shouldn't be getting. That's all I'm gonna say. I honestly don't think that if you feel that you have to protect yourself, gotta get the prenup, you shouldn't get. Just, I'm not marrying. I wouldn't marry. I don't marry someone just to take advantage or get their money, and I understand that that's how the world is. I'm not blind or ignorant to it, but again, somebody feels as though, you know, they're owed something because they were married to me. Okay, cool. Take what you think you deserve. Take whatever you think you want. It's just stuff. Stuff can be replaced. Stuff at the end of the day can be replaced. Okay, those are all seeds and stuff. Is she like way richer than you? No, divorced twice? No, I'm only divorced once. I wasn't married to the mother of my children. Not confused, you just didn't have all the information. Here's the funny thing. I'm one of those rare breed human beings that if somebody is unhappy in the relationship and they tell me so, and they want out, I'll just walk away. I'll take my personal belongings and my clothes and I'll just leave all of it. I'm fine with that. I was married before that, yes. And the woman that I was married to, which by the way, she and I still talk, did not want to have children. When we got married, we had the discussion and she was on board. She thought as I did. But over time, she changed her mind, which is all right. People are allowed to change their minds. There we go. Okay, so yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Again, like, it's not out of the ordinary or strange. That's pretty normal nowadays. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Doesn't even seem unusual to me. Oh, did I just? I did. I totally just killed that freaking gray dwarf with the tree falling on its head. All right, so we're at a point here that I'm gonna have to head into the Black Forest here shortly. I need copper. I also need Surtling quartz. That's it really doesn't sound all that unusual when you think about it. Well, yeah, not today. That doesn't mean that that's not going to happen in the future. T-Vale. I'm on to you suckers. I know. I know if you guys get the chance that you'll drop hell on my head. I already know that. I'd be a fool if I didn't understand. That, there, okay, boom, done. All right, what are we at? Day 6, day 7? Wait, whoa, growing pain. Excuse me, you can't just come in here, Stream Son, and say you are bad. How am I bad? Please explain. It's day 8. We've only died once. Excuse me, sir. Oh, is that the one with, what is it, Ice Cube or whatever? On Prime? I've seen the ads. I haven't watched it. I'm like, God damn, I can't. I was all right with the Tom Cruise version of A War of the Worlds, but listen, it's the 2% rating is too high. It's that bad. Damn. There's a new, oh, okay. Whoa. Why are we messing with Police Academy? Mind you, now that I say that, I just came to all of a sudden in my brain, I was like, oh yeah, but we have the new Naked Gun, which apparently is hilarious as hell. Naked Gun, yeah. Zool and I want to go and see. He really wants to see new Naked Gun. That's because, again, she and I have this thing called a sense of humor, so. You know what? Let me grab, where's Amber? There it is. Amber, that goes you, A, and that is a meadow seed. That'll go there. All right, done. Boom, done. From what I read, the two characters from the earlier Police Academy movies are back as co-commanders. Really interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, so in order to be able to build boats, I need a couple of things. So we've got to go hunting and collect some of the material. Whoever greenlit this movie deserves a death. She's coming from you. That's something. Listen, I thought you enjoyed a good meme. Does that mean to does that mean to say that this is not a good meme? If you're wondering why I'm flattening the ground, it's because I need to be able to plant food. I need to plant stuff. The cultivator, and I need to get this stuff out of the way in order to do that. So we're gonna build a little terraced garden up here, okay? Hey. By the way, Growing Pain, I have a question for you. When are you available for games next? If I paid for this movie, I would. You would, yeah. I mean that. You know, the funny thing is, I could totally see you doing that too. It's like, God damn it, I demand a refund. Effectively, what Growing Pain is admitting to is he would Karen the shit out of the movie theater. I may have an answer. Okay, well. Will Anna let you come out and play video games with Twitch Dad? Yes or no? Anna, Dad wants to play video games with his stream son. Is he allowed to? I feel like such an asshole saying it like that. So next Friday is the last day of my semester. Yo, Iron Wraith, hello. Oh, that. Yeah, let's get the stump out with the. Was the dumbest move ever. I'm gonna use the fucking pickaxe to take out the stump. Next Friday's the last day of my semester, so probably the following week. Nice. Okay, well, I'll let you know how the move goes first. Because once I move, I'm going to be offline for roughly a week while I get things situated and get the new studio space set up and everything, so. Too hard, really. Thank you. Go away. Can I do the same? No. What is that? Too hard. Damn it. Oh, can't take out the stump either. Damn it. Thursday the 28th is my only free day. What game is this? Iron Wraith. This is Valheim. Okay. All of that. Here are my goodies. Think you can sort of classify this in an RPG, sort of 16-bit RPG, where you have been brought from Midgar to the Norse 10th realm of Valheim to slay Odin's enemies. That I'm hungry. So we have this massive map. Maps are randomly generated. And you build and craft your way through multiple levels to be able to take out each progressively stronger enemy. And when you take out the enemies, you take their heads and you mount them at an altar. Now, I will actually show you where that altar is, because we're very close, because the altar is also a spawn point. Cute. That. Got a ram up. You go, Darkhorn, dead. So, every time you kill one, the first one is the first head goes here for the boss icon. Just gets mounted right on this hook. These are the sacrificial stones. As you can see, that's the elder. I can never remember this dude's name. That's Motor. That's the dragon. This guy, I can't remember. The worm, and yeah. Anyway. You collect these, you collect the heads, you mount them here, get special buffs that allow you to get stronger. And you progress through different biomes. Each biome has unique weather, unique material for crafting and everything else. It's got a complete building system, smithing system, cooking, the whole bit. So... you can play this with up to 16 other people in co-op, if you so choose. You can also, if you really, really want to throw down with your friends, you can also do it as with PvP enabled. I have chicken nuggets. Well, why? You're complaining about being hungry, but you have chicken nuggets. Sir, you can't come in here and tease us who dotheth not have the nuggies, okay? Like, I'm complaining. You... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who are you calling a leptin? How dare you? Son of a bitch. Yo, that's racist. Fucking... I'm gonna start calling you Nevron. Fight. Anyway. That's right. You heard me. I'm gonna start calling you Nevron. Okay. All right. That one is. I have to think. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I know how. Yep, one there. One there. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, frack was that be it? Actually. Where? No. Why are you... Okay, you know what? I know why. I know why. It's gonna be ignorant as hell. Be ignorant, man. You know, when you're floating in the water, building is a little bit more difficult. What are you doing tomorrow? Are you getting your nipples pierced? Congratulations. I'm glad that you're finally getting that done. Bedtime. Good on you. Oh, you know, you could... Listen, you could have found a better sport to play than golf. Jeez. Yeah, I'm shit-talking golf because I don't like golf. I think golf is such a freaking absolute waste of time. You'd be better off bowling, sir. Full true story. Okay, well, I mean, if I ever get the opportunity to do some fishing, I might actually be able to do something with this. Yes, iron, it's actually, it can be a very interesting game. Especially when you start getting into some of the boss fights. Which we're not currently at that point just yet. Let's throw you. Okay, so got torches. Oh. Right. These two torches I'm gonna get rid of because I don't need them out here right now. Reed can F off, go somewhere else. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Okay, I got some. Sounds like someone sucks at golf. One time I hit a golf ball with 9-iron, almost hit my face with the ball. No, I've just never really had an interest in learning how to play golf. You know what my golf experience was? I was 18 years old. I went out with a bunch of friends that liked playing golf. I drove the golf cart and I drank beer. The end. That was quite literally it. I had no interest in it. Full on had zero interest in it. I was fine with driving the golf cart. Loved that. That was fun. But the rest of it was boring. Bored! I was just like, yawn. How do people play this? You know what I mean? And again, everybody has something different that they're into. And I can respect that. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I mean, I lost whatever the hell that is. That's what I needed, clay. Yay! I found the clay. The real question, so do I have it? What? Hopefully we do. I've got to... Okay, whoa. Hold on. There it is. Okay. I think we got enough. Finish the... I got to finish the chimney. Got to finish. Sounds like how I play golf. But I'm not drinking right now. Nothing wrong with not drinking. Thing is, like, I don't really drink now anymore either, so. Yeah, I punched the boar to death, okay? All right, you know what? Hold on. Get over here. I got something for you. There, eat a crowbill. Must have been a sick boar. Why? Because I punched it to death? Did you ever think that maybe Dad's just that strong? And if not, rude. And then so in order for the fire to stay going, after, like, during storms and everything, you actually have to cover if you don't, then it goes out and it kind of sucks. Wait, what? That? Oh, that's... I know why. Never mind. That's... Alright, well, that messed up. That didn't quite complete what I did. You. Alright, so that should be more than enough for the smoke to come out. Yes, it is. Perfect. Holy crap on a cracker. Here we go. Good. Well, we'll see if that works. Okay, let's throw our crafting material in what belongs. Wait, okay. We have fox pelt, wolf pelt, and 3 leather scraps, but I don't have got wool. Crap. Throw the meat there because meat is going to be important. My nuggies are hot. I mean, of course, you probably got them fresh, didn't you? You got your nuggets fresh, yes? So. Oh, frozen? Can I just state how disappointed I am right now? Yeah. The level of disappointment from that singular statement. He's fucking delicious. I don't care. How dare you denigrate the nuggies by microwaving them? How dare you? I understand they're pre-cooked, but geez, man. Oh, don't fall in the house. Yeah, you didn't fall in the house, thank God. I was like, oh, please don't. Nope. Good. Get out of there. I don't want the sapling. I don't want this tree regrowing. You could have at least used the air fryer. Like, come on, man. Air fryer. If you're doing nuggies from frozen, air fryer. That's not that much effort, sir. Even your wife would tell you that. Come on now. Dad is disappointed, okay? I'm glad that your nuggies are delicious and you're enjoying them, but Dad's a little disappointed. You broke Dad's heart. By the way, for the record, air fryer, best goddamn invention of the 20th century. Yep. Okay, that works. No, whoa. Listen. Air fryers are something a little bit different. I get it. Mind you, I have 2 air fryers, one of them being a glorified toaster oven. No, a toaster oven is an adult version of an easy bake oven. Okay? There, I said it. I have 3 carrots. Okay, we're gonna... Go get more carrots. Do I have small bush. Raspberry. I have you know what? All I can do is just grow some extra berries. Okay. And does that allow me to now plant another one? I cannot. Okay, we need more berries. Well, the garden started. Okay, that's good because I need to be able to cook. All right, a couple of things here. I'm going to leave that and that. The hoe here. Okay. Me. Food goes to there. All right, let's check our map here. All right, we've got the crow bill. Got our stuff here. Go see what we can find. Gonna need some tin. Gonna need copper. I need to find a dungeon because I need surtling cores to be able to do a forge. And we need more raspberry. Pump brand. Let's grab some food. Okay. Om-noms down the hatch. Take it. I rarely use that one. Takes up too much space on my 4-foot. I mean, that's the thing. If you've got limited space, it's definitely going to make things a little bit on the difficult side, isn't it? Exploration. I think my roommate just walked. Here's the thing. My roommate is both sad and excited. Sad because I am leaving, which also means, you know, with me goes the cooking. And keeping the place fairly respectable and tidy. Because, you know, I like living in a fairly tidy place. I mean, you know, I'm sure also like watching anime and shit, you know, movies, like hanging out. We're still going to be doing that kind of stuff anyway. It's like I've known the guy for 34 years of my life. It's not like that's changed. All that is still going to be, you know, standard fare. And finally, dude, Demon Slayer is so good. Demon Slayer's. But he gets the spare room back as his space. Which means then he can move the printer in here and set up a lab. All of this other upside. Yeah, okay. No more clay. We've got enough clay. Go. Well, that was unexpected. Wasn't expecting to find another hike here. Hunt his kin. Well, I'm saving this. Moving in with Zool. I'm just moving across town. We've been together for 2 years. It's like, it's time, you know? It's time. Yeah. December this year, it'll be 2 years. You and I have been together. You know what? I'm just going to let nature do what nature's doing over there and fight. Yeah, says the guy who's been married for how long now? Oh, Jesus. Whew, okay. All right, no, we're good. We're good. How did I only end up with... Did I get... Okay, I did get some tin. Yeah. Crazy how time flies, right? Kind of nuts how that happened. It just sneaks up on you all of a sudden. You're like, wow. Yeah. Okay, how's our I mean, okay, so we've got two different Ike here. Here, bro. Okay. Black Forest stuff here. Is that, please, okay, that's... You know what? I'm gonna move that. Better. All right, so Black Forest, where we come when we're looking for... Yeah, that's Grey Dwarves. Or... Something's fighting. Oh! I'll avoid all of that. Okay, well, I found copper. That's good. No, sure. I should have. He built a cart? I don't think I can build a cart just. Oh God! Correct. Okay. I know there's the fireball slinging one around here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. You know what? Gonna stay down on this side of things and avoid the dude with the flaming hands. I want no part of the man with the hand. Oh, and there's a troll over there too, huh? Crack. Awesome. Love it. That's great. Oh. Blueberries. All right, we got some bloobs. Got some of them there, bloobs. Hey, how many bloobs we got? We got 3. Gonna need more than that if I'm gonna grow blueberries on my own. Some more carrots too. Find some. This is the area where we find them there carrots. Okay, well, we're starting to get some stuff uncovered on the map, so that's good. Yeah. Right? So there you go. Jeep growing pain. You see exactly how fast it can just sort of sneak up on you though, right? Like next thing you know, it's like, holy crap. We've been together like 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, or we've been married for like, it just, but that's the thing is, it's not that you're losing track of time. It's that the time that you're spending with that person is quality. So you don't even really truly notice the passage of it, you know? What the okay, come on, man. God damn it. Yeah. When you are with your person, you don't notice the passage of time. you kind of, because you're with your person, you're enjoying the quality of time that you're spending. And that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. It just, the crazy part is, it really does. You just lose track of time. You're immersed in being with that person and being around that person and having your life experiences. Just, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, you're right. It is kind of deep. I can be deep. I can be. I'm not the shallow prick that you all seem to think I am. Whoever started that rumor, by the way, is terrible. Terrible human being. Be ashamed. Alright, so this will... all hanging out here? Is... Thank you. Oh, god damn it. Jesus. Alright, let's map. I would like to add kind of interest. Troll cave. Red oak. Okay, if you're out here, there we go. Okay. Ow! Where the hell? Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, we're not entering just yet. Okay. This is a dungeon, so we're going in. We're going into the burial chamber. Oh, wow. Asshole. Damn, that hurt. I was not expecting to just be blam. Okay, flint head arrow. I've got fire arrows, so I'm gonna grab that. Okay. Oh, hi guys. Shit. I will take the turtling course, thank you. That's what we're here for. Coins, okay, I'll also, oh. Skeletal remains, bone fragment. I didn't mean to grab the yellow, but, eh. Are we dungeon crawling, chat? Okay, cheers. Cheers, GP. Stopping it. I appreciate it. Holy Hannah. God! Ow! Get off! Swear to God, if there's a spawner in here, I'm gonna be real upset about it. I'm gonna be so upset about finding a spawner. That's not sus at all. Damn it. Really? Okay, well. It's still dark. Barely tell what's going on in here. I hear other creepies, but I'm not, no. Oh. Are the, I hear them. No, that can't be. Go down there. Ah. Oh, God. Okay, spawner is dead. Dodge that. Broken core, thank you. Now, what do we got here? Yep, yep, okay. Rubies, amber, hurt, ruby, correct 3. Jeez, do I really need that? You know what? Probably. Oh, goddamn. It is very dark. It is super hard to see what the hell I'm staring at right now. Where did you come from? Yo. Where'd y'all clown shoes come from? Wait, what the f- Rare ruin stone. I mean, okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Skeleton. Is this really all I'm getting for certain cores? Damn, 3? I really should have brought some torches with me. Oh! Aha! I saw you. Holy crap. Okay. Startling core. I am carrying too much. Shit. What can I get rid of? Get rid of the stone. Okay. Sterling core more important than stone. Okay, now to get the hell out of here. Oh shit! Well, that was unexpected. I would very much like to get the hell out of here. Hi Zool, how are you? I'm currently getting my ass beat. Ish. Sort of. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. I think I'm lost. It's very dark and it's hard to tell where the hell I'm going right now. I'm like, ah. Fudge. I mean, you know, everything's pretty good. How's the new laptop? Honestly, that's what I really want to know. How's that new work laptop? All right, so okay, we're gonna close that door. As we go through, I'm going to close doors. That means that we've been there. Go this. Nothing down here. Okay. Close door. Closing doors behind us. Okay, so we've been down there. Came into this. So, no door to close there. No door to close there. This it? This it? Are we out? Nope. Okay. Oh, hold on. So, okay. In here, close that door. Okay. Aha! There it is. We found our way out. Sweet Jeebus! You can talk bad about chat. I won't tell them. I'm not gonna talk crap about chat. That's not nice. Chat's been pretty good. Gee. You won't tell. Chat, you hear this? Do you hear this? You can talk crap about chat. I won't tell them. Okay, now the chair might have been a little excessive, okay? Come on now. Really? Hitting her with the chair, that might be a little excessive, sir. I don't see any trolls, so we're going to do this. I'm going to nom on the food. We're going to book it. I'm not worried about the copper deposits right now. Blueberries. Okay. Blueberries. All the blueberries. Nope. Nope. We're avoiding you. I'm gonna outrun the hell out of you right now. I ain't got time for none of your stuff. We're into day 10. Oh, hey. So, welcome to the forever world. Whew. The bot knew to throw it at me. Been known to run that command and smack myself with an octopus. This is true. This is true. I'll be honest, some of you got some pretty lousy aim with that bot. That command just slinging stuff around, y'all got some lousy ass aim sometimes. Where are you guys coming from? Get out of here. Utter crap. Holy Jesus. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I'm just murdering along the way here, okay? I think the bot knows what it's doing. Oh, listen, my bot is not that advanced, okay? It really isn't that advanced. Don't read too much into it. It's pretty basic. It's just some very simple, basic scripting in Python. You know what? I'm gonna toss that out, and we got the raspberries. Nice. Okay. I just want raspberries. And why I want the raspberries? Because I'm trying to plant things, make them grow. So I can make food. I'll start cooking some of them big ass meals, you know? Got all sorts of stuff up here that I hadn't discovered yet. Nice. Got all these houses and everything. When it came to me creating the stuff for the bot, minimum effort put in. What was well within the realm of possibility for me to code is all that got done. When I say it was basic, it was like 5 lines of Python. Basic. It's so basic. Aha, there it is. We found it. Chat, we made it home. And we're only just into summer. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't have my cultivator on. Okay, let's offload a bunch of stuff here first. I am gonna need the cultivator here. Do 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 do. Oh, that can go in there though. Okay. Feathers, yes. Heads go here. That's one head. That's a couple of heads. Nice. We're gonna put the bone in there. Wood. Okay. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. We're doing okay, chat. Doing okay. We're slowly but surely getting there. Okay. Yes, that's the one with the. Oh, yeah, we're gonna put that up there. That goes there. Okay. Yellow mushroom. No space left. That. I do not have any gold yet. Okay, well, gold can go there. Food can go there, and Alright, I don't have a choice. I've got to put that and that there for now. That goes there. Boom. Done. Now, if I go here and grab my cultivator. I did not get any more let's plant one more. Okay. All right, seems to be pretty good. So we got some stuff going here. Carrots are pretty healthy. Slowly but surely. Slowly but. All right, so we're gonna throw those in there, that in there, done and done. I guess. All right, so a couple of things still need to get built. First and foremost, five out of 5. Okay, hold on. Sir, excuse me. Get out of my space, sir. What in the actual frack do you think you're doing? God damn. Ignorant. The nerve. The absolute freaking audacity, Jack. I need 5 certainly cores for the smelter and 5 for the charcoal. Okay. Oh. Damn it. I only have 5. I need 10 total. Damn it. Sacre bleu. That's okay. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. And by get there, I mean, that's going to be it for me for today. We're going to wrap things up because I'm getting a little sweaty. And I'm pretty sure that doggos need a walk. So we're going to go and walk some doggos. At least I think we are. I don't know. Are we going to walk the dogs? Chat, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for throwing down the likes, and thank you so much for the subscribes. I do appreciate it. And thanks for putting the time and watch. YouTube, thank you. Twitch, as always, thank you so much for follows. Thank you for subs. Thank you for gifting subs. Thank you for bits. As always, thanks for trying to slip dad your tiny honking tips.
Oh my.
We're going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap things up. Twitch, we're going to go rating. Okay, so if you guys don't mind hanging out, appreciate it. YouTube, see you guys back here tomorrow.